So we're here for game 2 of the day. Sam's Blue Sonik against Moran's Rapid Fire 11. The toss was won by Moran's Rapid Fire 11 and they chose to bat first. Opening the batting are the Mackenzie brothers, Kirk Mackenzie Jr. and younger brother Nikolai Mackenzie. Opening the bowling for Blue Sonik will be Parth. And Parth will be bowling from the Courtney Walsh end, the end where the north stand is situated here at Sabina Park. He starts with only long on outside the circle. And Sam is also outside the circle at mid-wicket. So Parth to Kirk Mackenzie. And he starts with a wide. So Parth to Kirk. And that's 4 runs. Square drive through backward point. The delivery had width. A bit of a misfield by the man there at backward point, to be honest. But it was firmly struck by Mackenzie. And he opens his account. And Moran's Rapid Fire 11 are 5 without loss after 1 legal delivery. Parth to Mackenzie. A bit of a miscue there, but it skews backward a point again. That's the shorter side of the field, and that's 4 more runs. Dealing in boundaries here is Mackenzie. That one was a miscue. Not where he intended to hit that, but full value for his shot here. Lightning fast outfield here at Sabina Park. Parth to Mackenzie, that's a full delivery, almost a Yorker. Dug out by Kirk and he jogs through to 3. He jogs through to the non-strikers and well bowled delivery there by Parth. Very good Yorker to the test player Mackenzie. 8. Senior Cup. Parth to Nikolai. And that's wide outside the off stump again. Similar to delivery to the wide that was called earlier in the over. It seems as if the plan is to hug the wide line outside the off stump to these 2 batters. But what's interesting though is that that side of the field is the smaller side. A bit of a strange plan, but it's the plan of the Blue Sonik team nonetheless. And Parth beats Nikolai Mackenzie. All ends up there. Good delivery, back of a length. No foot movement really there by Nikolai. Seemed as if he tried to open the face of that one and steer it down to third man. With third man inside the circle really. Didn't work out on that occasion. Parth into Nikolai. Oh, and he beats him outside off stump again. Mackenzie. Well, Nikolai aiming to loft that one over cover, over the offside. not succeeding in getting contact. Good delivery there by Parth, I think. Was also a bit of a stifled appeal. Clear gap between bat and ball there. Parth to Nikolai. And that one strikes the pad, angling down the leg side. They go through for one, coming for the second. It's going down the slope here at Sabina Park towards the Michael Holding end into the ropes, and that's 4 runs. So 15 from the first over for the Rapid Fire 11 team. Good start to the innings for them. They are 2 from 2 thus far in this competition, and they seem like the team to beat. So they're trying to decide who will bowl the second over here. Sam's Blue Sonik has 3 guest players today. They have David Dwyer, the former Jamaica under-19 wicketkeeper behind the stumps. They have Michael Clark as well, who has played youth cricket for Jamaica and also recently featured in the breakout T20 league for the Jamaican team. And it's Pinto into bowl here to Mackenzie from the Michael Holding end. So the right arm wrist spinner. Right arm wrist spinner to Mackenzie. It will be or should be his favoured matchup. The shorter side towards the leg side as well. Playing here on pitch number 1. And that hit is probably 62, 63 meters at most. And I'm sure Mackenzie is favouring this matchup. Yeah, 5 left, 5 left.
In front of square, please.
So it's pin 2 to Mackenzie. And he bowls him. He strikes first up. Pin 2 is the key bowler for this Blue Sonik team. Mackenzie went to play the slug sweep. It seemed like a googler, a ball that did not spin at all. Went to play the slug sweep, as I said. Missed, beating all ends up, and the off stump is rocked back. And that's a big wicket there for the Blue Sonik team. That's a wicket that they would have wanted. So the new batter for the Rapid Fire team here is Richard Johnson. He comes in at number 3. Pinto striking with his very first delivery. He has been the key bowler for Blue Sonik thus far in this tournament. Pinto and Parv have been their 2 main bowlers. They have both operated economically and have picked up key wickets at key intervals. So Pinto over the wicket here to Johnson. Long on and deep mid wicket outside the circle. There's a man at short third man. There's backward point, extra cover, short cover, mid off. A man at 45, short fine leg and short mid wicket. And that's a well bowled delivery there by Pinto again. Right arm wrist spinner opening the bowling with a brand new ball. He's operating expertly, doesn't give the ball a lot of air, doesn't seem to be bowling or trying to bowl leg breaks either. It's really sliding deliveries through at the stump. Well, that one is a full toss outside the line of leg stump. Johnson plays a flick, did not get the greatest of contact to it, and the stop is effected by Parv at short fine leg. It brings Nikolai Mackenzie onto strike, the left-hander, Jamaica under-19 representative, currently playing his under-19 cricket with Excelsior High School in the Issa Urban Area Grey Shield competition. And he hits that one down to long on, and that's 6 runs. It seemed like just a flick of the wrist, really, but such is the power of the young man. Credit to his older brother Kirk as well, I'm sure, for supplying him with these bats, but that was great contact and a good cricket shot. So Mackenzie goes on to 6 from 4 deliveries. Didn't have the greatest of starts, but it's seeming to pick up here. And that one is firmly struck down to mid-off. A bit of a misfield, but they aren't able to get the single. Good bowling there from Pinto. Pull back the length on that one and also aimed it outside the line of off stump. A much more difficult ball to hit into the stands. And then he goes back here, hits towards mid-wicket. Michael Clark settles and he takes it. And Nikolai Mackenzie has to go. Pinto strikes again. As I have said, he is the key man with the ball for this Blue Sonik team. And he strikes twice in his first over. He has removed both Mackenzie brothers. So rapid fire 11 stuttering here after an explosive start. They are on 22 for 1. So the new batter here is Junior Gray. End of the over. A very good over from Pinto Thakur. He picked up 2 wickets, so the over went for 7 despite a big 6 being hit by Nikolai Mackenzie. He's brought Blue Sonik back into this game, and this one should be a good contest. As we see the captain Sam coming into the attack from the Courtney Walsh end, the end towards the north stand here at Sabina Park. It's the end of the power play, so Blue Sonik are using 3 fielders outside the circle. There's long off, there's long on, and there's a man at deep mid wicket. They have a maximum of 5 that they can employ or deploy outside the circle, I should say. Oh, and that's a drop catch out by Cow Corner there. There was an opportunity for a catch to be taken. If that was caught, Blue Sonik would well and truly be into the thick of things here. We've seen some great catches being taken in the competition thus far, and that was a very good attempt. Johnson is on to 5 with that boundary. And he hits down towards long on, and that's 6 runs. Just pushed over the boundary by Michael Clark. Even if he was on the ropes, I don't think he would have been able to catch that. So Johnson living dangerously here. 2 catching opportunities presented in 2 deliveries. But at the end of the day, he scored 10 runs. As we see Sam going around the wicket now. Change of angle, change of plan probably. That's a better delivery. It's punched towards cover, and that's a brilliant bit of fielding there by the man at cover. Only a single there. Full commitment and putting his body on the line. That brings Junior Gray on to strike, the man that they call QC. Both batters here are allowed to face up to 24 deliveries, and this is a key passage of play for the Rapid Fire 11 team. That's well bowled there by Sam. A bit of pace taken off it. QC could only succeed in cutting it directly to the man at point, and it's a dot ball. Dots are very valuable in this format of the game. It's Sam again. And that's 4 runs down towards fine leg. The man inside the circle, delivery angled down the leg side and duly dealt with by Junior Gray. Good contact and maximum value for his shot there. 4 runs. Sam to Junior Gray. It's a better delivery, and Gray rocks back. Plays a bit of a cut shot towards point. Gets through for the single. And that's a very productive over for the Rapid Fire 11 team. They got 15 runs from it. And over that could have been so much different if those 2 chances were taken. But cricket is a game of glorious uncertainty. And fortune oftentimes favors the brave. So the Rapid Fire 11 team on 38 for 2 after 3 overs. This is a good start for them. A bit of a hiccup in the second over that was bowled by Pinto. He struck twice, but he only has an allotment of 2 overs. It's interesting to see if he will come and bowl again here, or there will be a change from the Michael Holding end. And it's Pinto again, the chief destroyer for this Blue Sonik team. He will be operating with long off, long on, and a man at cow corner, because that is not deep mid wicket by any stretch of the imagination. Not seeking to get a lot of spin, and he'll be targeting the stumps. And he bowls him. Pinto strikes again. He has been the man for this Blue Sonik team. That seemed like a slider there. Gray beaten through the gate, played forward and got no contact whatsoever. Ball went between bat and pad and middle stump rocked back. Brilliant bowling here by Pinto. Key man for this Blue Sonik team. So the new batter to the crease is Justin Adlam. A bit of a mixed fortune for him in this tournament thus far. Struggles early out in the innings with his strike rate, as you can see. Strike rate of only 114. Very low by T10 cricket standards. But he will have some learning and adaptation to do as the tournament progresses. Let's see what his innings will be like today. Spin 2 to Adlam. Delivery aimed at the stump again. Flat, decent pace, not a lot of air, not a lot of spin, and you must play every single one. He's asking all the right questions. That one is punched to cover. Oh, a direct hit would have been trouble for Justin Adlam, but he gets through safely and picks up a single. He's off the mark. brings Richard Johnson onto strike. When you look at things here, if pin 2 manages to get Johnson out in this over, it would really turn this contest on its head. Oh, and that was a catching opportunity there. Firmly struck to the bowler. The reflexes of pin 2, not the sharpest now at his age probably, but good work done by the man there at long off, and they only come through for a single. Exciting contest here. This game will be a nail biter. And that's well bowled again there by pin 2. They managed to scamper through for the single to short mid wicket, but this is good bowling from pin 2. Key overs for this Blue Sonik team, and he's really applying pressure while taking wickets. 3 for 10 thus far. And Johnson uses his feet, comes down the wicket, pushes it in the cover region and comes through for a single. Experience being shown there by Richard Johnson. If you aren't able to score a boundary, it's important that you rotate the strike and get singles. Far too often in this tournament we've seen players, the youngsters especially, going hell for leather, trying to hit 6s and 4s and forgetting about the rotation of strike, and that's a key part of the game as well. You have to keep the scoreboard ticking over. So experience being shown there by the man that they call Knife. Sparv into the attack here from the Courtney Walsh end. Right arm off spin. Flat and fast generally. This end is usually an end that is difficult for the off spinners to bowl from, and that's often because the cross breeze that goes from the southwest to the northeast. Breeze coming off the Kingston Harbour, and it really pushes the deliveries that are hitting the air towards the leg side. It gives them some legs and some wings. I think wings would be the better term. So Parf to Johnson. Lofted delivery and no contact made. I think 4-2. If contact was made there by Johnson, that ball would have gone up to Alman Town. It would have cleared the north stand completely. Sweep shot played there by Johnson. It goes around to backward square. They come through for a single. They get 2. Good batting there from Johnson. Good sweep shot played. Blue Sonik are only using 4 fielders outside the circle, not using their maximum allotment of 5. And Johnson comes down. He doesn't make contact. And then he runs down to kick it away from him. No chance of him being run out there. But this is good bowling by Parf. I said that he's generally flat and fast, but he's using his variations. That delivery there was a bit slower. And that's a good ball again there. Pushed out to cover by Johnson. And good all-round cricket being played by the Indians, by this Blue Sonik team. Good backup there. Johnson gets a single. He goes on to 17 from 11 deliveries. Brings Adlam on to strike. And he strikes that one firmly down towards long off. He'll get 1. I think 2 would have been difficult there because the fumble got the ball right in front of the fielder. Didn't really go anywhere. But good over from Parv thus far, and Blue Sonik have had 2 fairly economical overs back to back. They need to close this one out here. And Johnson strikes that one straight down the ground. Not the best contact. Oh, and it beats the fielder at long off. That's one that should have been stopped. But it's 4 runs nonetheless to Johnson. Very good innings being played by him here thus far. He goes on to 21 from 12. And the Rapid Fire 11 are 50 for 3 after 5 overs. At this current rate, they're projected to get to about 100. Easy calculation there to be made. Blue Sonik will be hoping for a couple tight overs. The key man for them, Pinto, his allotment of 2 overs have been completed. So a bowling change will have to be made. So a change in the attack here, it's John into bowl. Add him. And he beats Adlam outside off there. As I've said, Adlam has struggled in this tournament with his rotation of the strike early in his innings. Firmly punched towards cover. That beats the diving Sam. And Adlam will get 4 runs for that. Firm back foot punch played. Good cricket shot there by the young man. $54. 5.2. And that one is pushed in the mid-wicket region. They come through for 1 and they complete the double. That was very good cricket and very good running. The weight of the shot was important there. Adlam did not strike that ball very firmly. It ended up just inside the 30-yard circle. The bigger side of the ground is the leg side towards South Camp Road and the Convent of Mercy Alpha Academy. And that was very good cricket by Adlam. And they get another single there. Having beaten Sam at cover with the back foot punch, he retreated to the edge of the 30-yard circle, and that easily allowed Adlam to drop and run there. That is smart cricket being played, and those are the sort of things that you like to see. That is what a tournament like this is about. It's about our younger players learning and adapting under pressure. Delivery angled onto the pads by John. Fortunate to get away with that, with only cow corner and long on back on the leg side. Anything towards the square leg region would have been a boundary. And Johnson is onto the back foot and he firmly punches that one down to long off. Not too happy with himself. Probably thought that he could have scored a boundary, but gets a single, turns the strike over. At the end of the 6th over, Rapid Fire 11 are 58 for 3. 58 for 3. 6 gone. There's still a power play over that can be taken. And they're taking the power play now. And this over will be bowled by the guest player, Michael Clark. Good decision, I think, by the Rapid Fire team to take the batting power play here. It's always better advised to take it when you are facing to the Courtney Walsh end, and the leg side hit is to the Kingston Cricket Club and the North Stand. It will be Clark and he will be allowed only 2 fielders outside the circle. Only two outside the circle, only two. Only two. So Clark operating with third man and long on. And that's hit by Johnson. Oh, and that's a brilliant catch. That is a brilliant catch there by the man at cover. He dismisses Johnson and Clark strikes immediately. That was well judged and well taken by John. Very good catch there by John at cover, standing on the circle. Good cricket. So the dismissal of Johnson brings Lionel Morant to the crease. Got out for a one-baller in Rapid Fire's first contest against the Strikers 11, and he will be hoping 58. To get off the mark here 5-8. In this contest. Batting inside the power play, the batting power play. Clark will be using long on and long off back. Everybody else pretty much on the ring, the inner ring. Hard to tell what the plan will be here from Michael Clark with a feel like this. One tells me that he plans to bowl full and straight. And he beats Morant there. Morant trying to hit that ball through extra cover. Almost cut him in half. Good job being done here by Clark thus far. And he bowls him. Morant goes for another duck. He has not troubled the scorers in this competition thus far. That's his second duck in as many games. He said before the game that he was feeling a bit under the weather. But that being said, you have to score a single and get off the mark. Well bowl delivery there by Clark. A Yorker in swinging. Strikes the base of middle stump. And the Rapid Fire 11 team are stuttering here at 58 for 5 in 6.3 overs. Very good over here by Michael Clark thus far. He has 2 wickets and he has not conceded a run yet. Brilliant stuff under pressure in the power play. He is somewhat of a death bowling specialist. Has a lot of variations. Loves bowling a slower ball. He loves a bumper as well, which is funny considering his height, but he has been operating expertly in this contest. So the two that he has outside the circle now are third man and a man in front of square on the leg side. So the plan must be a shorter pitch delivery, I think. It's actually a length ball just outside off stump. Bailey gets back to ball and comes through for a single. Gets himself off the mark. He will have to bat the remainder of these overs if the Rapid Fire 11 team are to post a total upwards of 100. He will have to play a captain's knock. His innings will be key. Oh, and that's a wide ball down the leg side. Not the best delivery there by Clark, especially considering that there's no fine leg and the man at square leg is very square. That was almost a free hit to Adlam. He just needed to make some form of contact. What's interesting here in this contest is that Bailey can only face 8 legal deliveries at maximum. And this Rapid Fire 11 team are at 60 for 5 in 6.4 overs. So he will have to go great guns in his innings, but he will need support from his partners at the other end. It's Clark to Adlam. It's a slower ball, and it's another wide. He was doing so well, I think, without going for the variations, and he went for them here. It's still a good over and a good spell, a 1 over spell from him thus far. He just needs to close out. That's firmly punched by Adlam, and that's a good bit of footwork by John at cover. He has been very good in the field for this Blue Sonik team. They are well and truly in this contest. They are so passionate about their cricket. They played a game earlier today by the Surfees Oval in Clarendon. I think at 10 a.m. or a 9:30 game. And they're here at Sabina Park for this encounter. Second game in the day. That's a short delivery, and that's helped down to the vacant fine leg region by Bailey. 4 runs, bit of a hook shot, but that was always on the cards with the field that was set. Once he got any sort of contact on that, he would be rewarded with a boundary. So Bailey moves on to 5 from 2, and the total is 66 from 5 in 7 overs. They're on track here to get about 94, 95 runs, 3 overs remaining. They will need a big one. Well, a big 3 actually. $66 for 5. And it's John into the attack again from the Michael Holding end. He has Cow corner, long on, long off, deep, straight cover and deep cover as well. Him take it a while ago. Yes, only one, only one. So John here to Adlam. And that's firmly struck down to long on. Probably the best fielder on the park for the Blue Sonik team is Michael Clark. He gets around there in no time and fires a return to his former Excelsior High teammate David Dwyer. Bailey, it's only 6 more legal deliveries to face here. His knock will be important for this rapid fire team. John has been bowling very well, flat, fast into the pitch. not giving the batters much of an opportunity to get under the deliveries and strike them into the stands. So I think a bit of innovation will be needed here. On the leg side there is backward square, short mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket, and long on. That's the sort of contact Bailey needed. He gets it into the vacant square leg region. They come through for 1, they get 2, and they get 3. That's very good running by these 2 young men. And it's John to Adlam. And that's pushed the mid-wicket there, only succeeding in getting a single. Good work there by Pinto. He's been having a good day thus far. And this Blue Sonik team looking like a well-oiled, well-drilled unit, I must say. They're playing good cricket. They really enjoy their stuff. And it's making it a very competitive contest here. Bailey doesn't get good contact there. That's a great stop by John. Diving down. Probably saved 4 runs. Only a single for Bailey. Good cricket being played. So it's John to Adlam. 72 for 5. 7.4 bowled. And that's a wide ball down the leg side. Wayward delivery. So Bailey on 9 from 4 deliveries. Strike rate upwards of 200. And that's firmly struck wide of long off, and that's 6 runs to Bailey. That's the sort of width he was looking for. A rare, full and flighty delivery from John, and that was duly dealt with by Bailey. John to Bailey. Tugs that one into the leg side and it goes to mid-wicket. Good fielding again there by Pinto. They pick up a single. So Bailey on 16 from 6. 6 balls you face, 6. And the rapid fire 11 team are 81 for 5 with 2 overs remaining. On course here to get to about 100 runs, which was what we predicted. Two left. So it's Parv back into the attack here to Bailey. This will be an interesting matchup. The right arm off spinner bowling from the north stand end or the Courtney Walsh end. Shorter hit towards the leg side. And I'm sure Bailey will be targeting the deep mid-wicket to Cow Corner region. Michael Clark stationed at a very wide long on or almost a straight Cow Corner, if a corner can be straight. So deep mid-wicket, Cow Corner, long on, long off, and deep cover. Cover, backward point, square leg and short mid-wicket. Parv into the attack. And Bailey strikes that one down to long on. No! no, no, no. One run, 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 a one run, a one run, a one run. And Adlam strikes that one down to long on. Fielder comes around, stops it, and only a single. So good bowling from Parv here thus far. So Bailey with only one more legal delivery to face. He's on 17 from 7. Adlam 14 from 12. Rapid fire 11, 83 for 5, 8.2. Oh, that's well bowled there by Parv. A Yorker outside leg stump. And Bailey goes run out. So one by. Very good bowling here by Parv and this Blue Sonik team. Really restricting the rapid fire 11 here. So Bailey goes run out there, and the new batter is and that's a single by Adlam. Push down to long on. The work done by Michael Clark there. We effected the stop. The new batter here is Akeem Clark. The new batter is Akeem Clark. And that's a big hit there, a miscue. It goes to the vacant point region. They get one, they come through for the second. But this has been very good bowling from the Blue Sonik team, and by Parv here, really restricting the rapid fire 11. And that's firmly struck by Clark, and that is 6 runs over square leg. That was short and asking for it. No square leg back on the boundary, and duly dealt with by Clark.
Yeah. Huh? 93.
So the last over of the innings to be bowled here by Parth. Long on, long off. Deep extra cover, deep cover and third man. And that delivery goes down to the fine leg region. The work being done by Parth. He retrieves it and throws it in. It's 2 leg buys. Parth to Adlam, who walks down, hits that one, not good contact, goes towards long on, they get one, they come back for the second, and that is good running.
Jabba, watch your line.
Parth to Adlam. And that one is hit to mid wicket and good work done there by Pinto. They get one.
Got it.
98 for 6, 3 deliveries remaining. Akeem Clark on 8 from 2 deliveries. A big 6 to the last ball of the 9th over, and he will be facing the right arm seam bowling from Parth here. And that's a thick outside edge. It goes to third man. Good work by the man on the boundary there, JK. So 99 for 6, 2 legal deliveries remaining. A good batting effort here from the Rapid Fire 11 team. I think key wickets were taken by Blue Sonik, but they also got a bit of momentum in the batting effort. The likes of Bailey and Richard Johnson played good hands for them. And that's firmly struck towards mid-wicket by Adlam. Not the greatest contact, but they get one. And they come back through for the second, which is important. Not getting a lot of boundaries, but the twos are really helping this batting effort and helping Adlam in his innings. So 20 from 17 for Adlam. 101 for 6 with 1 legal delivery remaining. And that is a dot ball. Beaten outside off stump there is Adlam. And that brings the innings to a close. 101. So we're about to resume proceedings here at Sabina Park on day 4 of the Kingston CC Intra-Club T10 competition. The Rapid Fire 11 won the toss and batted first, and they posted 101 for 6 from their 10 overs. And it's the turn of the Blue Sonik team now to chase. Opening the batting for Blue Sonik will be their guest player, David Dwar, and Parv Maheshwari, the man of the match in the last contest that they played against the Blazing Tigers team. 42 from 21 deliveries and 2 for 12. That was against my team, and I can say he gave us real licks. He'll be hoping for more of the same today in this contest. So opening the bowling for the Rapid Fire 11 team will be Lionel Morant. He will be bowling right arm off breaks, and he will be operating from right arm around the wicket. He is starting from the Courtney Walsh end, the north stand end here at Sabina Park. and he is operating with long off and deep mid wicket. Inside the circle are backward square leg, short mid wicket, mid on, short cover, extra cover, backward point, and short third man. (102) needed from 10 overs, just over 10 runs and over. By modern standards, not a big ask, but in the context of this competition, I think it is about par. Most of the teams that have posted totals upwards of 100 batting first have won. Very difficult scenario to chase. So it will be Morant to Dwyer to start proceedings. And that's worked backward of square on the leg side. Square leg, Rajay Peck does the fielding. And Dwyer is off the mark immediately with a single. That brings Parv Maheshwari on strike. Long on and deep mid wicket out. The Mackenzie brothers patrolling the boundaries. Kirk at long on and Nikolai at deep mid wicket. Mid wicket on the circle. Richard Johnson going around to backward square leg. There's a short third man, a backward point, extra cover, short cover and mid off. And Parv hits it. It's a miscue. Peeled. And it is dropped at backward point by Rajay Peck. Will that be a key drop? As I mentioned earlier, Parv was the danger man for the Blue Sonik team in the contest against the Blazing Tigers. He got put down 2 or 3 times during that innings and he made the Blazing Tigers pay. And will we be seeing a repeat here against the Rapid Fire 11? It's Morant to Dwyer. And that's firmly struck through the covers and that's 4 runs. Chip and drive and firmly struck. Top cricket shot by the young man. And it's Morant again to Dwyer. And that's a dot ball. Well, not a dot ball. Dwyer is beating faster delivery, but the scamper through for a bye. That one was too hot to handle for wicketkeeper Junior Gray. And it's Morant to Parv. And that's hit towards the offside again. No mistake this time. And the catch is taken by Andre Bailey. That is a big wicket for the Rapid Fire 11 team. And Morant strikes. Hasn't been having the greatest of tournaments thus far. With the bat at least. He's yet to trouble the scorers. Hasn't gotten off the mark. But he strikes here and picks up a key wicket for his team. So big wicket here for the Rapid Fire 11 team. That was a key wicket, a much needed one. So Moran strikes in his first over. 7 runs from it thus far. 1 legal delivery remaining. And that's a dot ball. It's a good start from Moran here and good start from the Rapid Fire 11 team. And the new bowler into the attack is Nikolai McKenzie. He'll be operating from the Michael holding end. So it's McKenzie to Dwyer. And that's firmly struck by Dwyer. That's 6 runs. Or 4 runs actually over wide long on. But more towards Cow Corner, but good shot there by David. A matchup between 2 Jamaica under 19 teammates. Both would have attended Excelsior High as well. Dwyer now out of school and McKenzie in upper 6 form. He's operating with long off and deep mid wicket. Everybody else on the ring inside the circle. And he beats Dwyer there. Dwyer went straight and was beaten by the spinner. That one. Good comeback from Nikolai. As a guest player, this is Dwyer's last legal delivery to face. And he chips down the ground and plays a top shot over wide long off into the stand. That one was hit about 15 rows back. Top cricket shot from the young man. And what a way to go. Well played, David Dwyer. 16 from 6 deliveries. So the new batter here now is Sonny Balani. So Sonny Balani on strike to Nikolai McKenzie. Bowling right arm around the wicket. He has mid-wicket and long on outside of the circle. It's operating with short fine leg, backward square leg, short mid-wicket, backward point, cover point, extra cover and mid-off. And that's firmly struck there by Sonny. Bailey comes around, can't get to it. They get one. And only one was really on offer. Oh, a bit of a ricochet there. And they try to get the overthrow. So 2 runs there. A direct hit on the stump, giving the Blue Sonik team an extra run. Struck down to mid-off there, Balani. Easy stop for Carlton Forbes. And they get a single. So the total is by Carlton Green, my mistake. The two good friends. Easy mistake there to make. So it is 20 for 2 after 2 overs. Blue Sonik on par in terms of the run rate, but how much firepower do they have left inside the hut? They have guest player Michael Clark in there. He can face a maximum of 6 deliveries, but it will really be down to the contribution of the others if they are to get anywhere close to this total. We see left arm spinner Rajay Peck here getting ready to come into the attack. He will be bowling from the Courtney Walsh end. Left arm orthodox bowler from St. George's College. And he will be bowling over number 3. He has deep mid wicket, cow corner, long on, long off, and deep cover. He has short third man, backward point, cover on the circle, and backward square leg. Short fine leg is vacant. So it's Peck. It's a good delivery there to Balani. Full delivery outside the line. The leg stump cramped him and really gave him no room. He seems to be favoring the leg side. He wants to tug them towards the cow corner region.
Peck. Peck.
A bit of coaching being done here by Mr. Carlington Ebanks. That delivery angled down the leg side. Strong appeal for LBW, but that would not even hit a second set of stumps in my opinion. The scamper through for a leg by. Peck to Balani. Tugged out to cow corner, not the best contact.
Same thing again, same thing again.
A flighted delivery there from Peck. Kunnell comes down the wicket, did not get the sort of contact that he was looking for, has to settle for the single. So Blue Sonik here turning over the strike. They haven't gotten any boundaries in this over, but they're still well and truly in this contest. A 6 or 2 from here, and they would get some momentum that they really need. And that's dragged towards mid-wicket there by Lani, and that is 6 runs. That is what I was talking about. Flighted delivery there from Peck on the line of leg stump. Slow, and it gave Balani enough time to drag it over mid-wicket. Good contact.
Kirk, tell him to go quicker to him.
Let's spec to Balani. And he hits this one here. It's high. It goes towards long on. And it's an easy catch from Mackenzie. So Peck gets the comeback. He gets the man out. So Balani goes really just scooping, lofting, gifting a catch to Kirk Mackenzie Jr. at long on. So the Blue Sonik team are 30 for 3 in 3 overs. They are on par, I think, in terms of the chase and the runs that they need. But they would need an over or 2 of upwards of 10 runs to get them really comfortable. And I think the Rapid Fire 11 team pretty much have them under control at this point, or right about where they would like them to be. So the new batter now for the Blue Sonik team is Gurav.
Peck. Again. Let's go slow to the next one.
So into the attack now is Shane Hines, operating from the Michael Holding end, the end by the George Headley Pavilion. He has deep cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, and cow corner as well. Backward square, not a very popular fielding position in this competition thus far. Cow corner has been the preferred choice for most captains because that is where the batters are really looking to target. So Hines with his right arm off breaks. And the batter came inside the line of that ball there. Kunal not signal a wide by umpire Howell. Oh, that one was flighted very high and an unorthodox stop by Hines. Putting his foot in fire, I think he would be better suited allowing that one to pass, but he fakes the stop and it has been 2 dot balls thus far to start his spell. And Kunal dances down the wicket, hits that one out towards mid-wicket. Fielding done by skipper Bailey. Hines really throwing the ball high into the sky here. Really tempting these batters to have a go at it. The bigger side, as I've said previously, is out to the leg side when you're bowling from the Michael Holding end. And it's also against the breeze. Oh, and that one slipped out there. It's a dead ball. Hines. Oh, and that's a dot ball. That beats him. A lot of flighted deliveries here by Hines. I think he has been very brave, but he has been rewarded thus far. He's really stifling this batting effort from the Blue Sonik team. He's only conceded a single in 4 legal deliveries. Gurav on strike. That one was a bit flatter and it's punched into the offside by Gurav. He gets a single and he gets off the mark. It's been a good set here from Shane Hines, really putting the squeeze on this Blue Sonik team. They were going at about par, 10 runs and over prior to this over. He's put the brakes on their batting effort. And the trip and drive played there by Kunal, still not good contact. It goes down to long on, the work done by Kurt McKenzie, and he throws it in. So a good set there from Shane Hines. Only 2 runs conceded from 6 balls. And after 4 overs, the Blue Sonik team are 33 for 3.
Choose not to. Is that different?
So it's Peck into the attack again here. And that's a good delivery by the young man, just inside the wide line, outside off stump. Oh, that's a good delivery there again. Pitched on about 5th or 6th stump and spun away. Very difficult delivery for the batter, slugging to the leg side to score. A good use of skill here by the young man. Definitely one for the future.
Keep the line, keep the line.
And that's hit out over cover there. And they only get a single. So well bowled again there by Peck, forcing the batters to score to the bigger side of the ground. Smart cricket by the young man. And that one is firmly struck out to deep cover. The tall fast bowler Carlton Forbes jogs around to it. They only get a single though. They did not put a lot of effort into running the first one. So the opportunity to get a double was almost non-existent. And that's firmly struck down towards long off. Hakeem Clark comes around. And that's a brilliant catch. That is a brilliant catch, Hakeem Clark. Very good piece of fielding there by the young man. And that's good cricket by Rajay Peck. He is rewarded for using flight and forcing the batters to go towards the bigger side. Well bowled, young man. Good cricket by the rapid fire 11 team. The new batter here is Vishal.
Kirk. Kirk. You come straight up with that man here. I'm a bowler.
Peck into the attack to Vishal. Back of a length delivery and they get a single. So it will be Hines again from the Michael holding end. Yeah, in the commentary box, you know. So Shane Hines to Vishal. He's really giving these deliveries a lot of flight. I think he's been fortunate thus far to be getting away without being punished, but it's what has been successful for him on the day. And that's firmly struck out towards mid-wicket. Bailey has no chance, and that's 4 runs. That ball was slow and short. It gave Gaurav enough time to rock back on the back foot. Played a firm pull shot out towards deep mid-wicket. Captain Bailey was off the boundary by about 10 yards or so, and he had no chance to stop it. And that's firmly struck down there towards long on. Kurt McKenzie Jr. does the fielding. No chance of a second there. Hines to Vishal. Well flighted again. And that one is spooned straight into the sky. Richard Johnson comes around. He juggles it, but he ends up completing the catch. So Hines strikes. He picks up a wicket. The total is now 42 for 5.
It's uphill task right now.
Uphill task here for the Blue Sonik team. The innings need some momentum. The guest player Michael Clark is coming to bat here, but he can only bat. He can only face 6 legal deliveries. They would need a big contribution from him to really get back in this contest. So Hines to Clark. And he miscues it first up. It goes down to long off. And Nikolai McKenzie goes around and takes it. Clark goes for a duck. Very first ball. No pace whatsoever on the delivery. And Nikolai is giving him a send-off.
Well, England is in a bit of trouble.
The Blue Sonik team in all sorts of problems here. The guest player does not trouble the scorers. So it's 42 for 6 as John comes out to bat. Blue Sonik, as I said previously, in all sorts of problems here. They would be careful to mind the net run rate. And Shane Hines is on a hat-trick. And he strikes that one down to long off. And it's a hat-trick. It is a hat-trick for Shane Hines. The second of this competition. 3 wickets in 3 balls. A very good catch in there by Nikolai McKenzie. Down at long off. And well bowled Shane Hines. It's been a very good spell of bowling for you. 3 wickets for 9 runs from your 2 overs. Brilliant spell. And he has really wrecked this Blue Sonik batting effort.
Well, it's a good matchup, but the results.
So Richard Johnson is the new bowler. Right arm wrist spin. And he presents a catching opportunity to Carlton Green, and he takes that. So Richard Johnson strikes first ball. And the Blue Sonik team are losing wickets at regular intervals here. Blue Sonik really they're making a meal of this chase, but they're really under threat of being bowled out before facing their allotted 10 overs. It's been a struggle. The Rapid Fire 11 team really looking like the team to beat in this tournament thus far. They complete this victory today, it would be 3 from 3 for them. They've been playing very good cricket. They've scored upwards of 100 in every innings thus far. And really the form team, and they've been bowling well as well. So skipper Sam is here to the crease for the Blue Sonik team. And he's beaten outside off stump by Richard Johnson. Good delivery, flat and fast outside off. Just inside the wide line. Difficult delivery to drag through the leg side. And he's beaten again. It's almost an instant replay. Sam tried to play a cut shot but didn't get his feet moving, didn't get close to it at all. Johnson bowling is in his cap and shades. Always a man of style and swagger. Flighted delivery there again, and he beats Sam for the 3rd consecutive delivery. No real plan in mind with that shot from Sam. And it's been good bowling from Johnson. And that's firmly struck over the offside. It drops and it plugs, so it won't get to the boundary. They will get 1. They come back for the 2nd. So 2 runs to Sam. Commendations must go to the ground staff here. It's been an excellent wicket for cricket over the last 3 days or so. As we see another well-flighted delivery from Johnson. It beats everyone, batsman and the keeper included. Not the best glove work there by wicket-keeper Gray. But as I was saying previously, the surface has really held up well. On Friday night, it gave us 2 very good contests under the lights. The balls were really kissing the surface and coming on nicely. As the days have progressed, it has offered a bit more to the spinners, but it has still been a very good batting surface. So commendations must go to Mr. Boris Hutchinson and team. He's been doing wonderful work with the pitches and the overall outfield here at Sabina Park. He's been really passionate about what he is doing, and he shows a lot of care and puts a lot of time and effort into it. So commendations to Boris and team.
Thank you.
Mackenzie into the attack again. He's bowling right arm around the wicket from the Michael holding end. Big end to the leg side. Bowling to Sam. Sam drags that one out towards the forward of square region. Fielding done by Carlton Green. So 7.1 overs thus far. The Blue Sonik team 45 for 8. Really in danger of being bowled out here. Not the best batting effort from them. Oh, and Mackenzie to talent. He beats him and he beats keeper Gray. That is a bye. Went inside. Well, talent pulled away and that went between him and the stump. So Mackenzie to Sam. That's a pull shot. Oh, brilliant work there by Akeem Clark again. He's been a live wire in the outfield for this rapid fire team. Not somebody that I'm familiar with, but I think this is good scouting that has been done by Mr. Lionel Morant. And that's firmly struck there by Talent out towards Cow Corner. Bailey goes around and does the fielding. This has been good bowling from Nikolai. He's bowling around the wicket and bowling at the line of leg stump, and he's forcing the batters to hit towards the bigger side. Oh, that's firmly struck there by Sam. That's straight as an arrow. The fielding done by Adlam. He half stops it, and Mackenzie does the rest and gets the throw in.
One ball, one ball.
One. So 50 for 8. 7.5 overs bowled. Mandatory that the batting power play will be taken next over. Another single to the total. So 51 for 8, 8 overs bowled. That completes the spell of Nikolai Mackenzie. 2 overs for 18 runs. Going at 9 runs per over today. Hey! You have to take the power play now. The power play is a must. Wait, hold up, knife. The power play, mandatory, must be taken now. So batting power play taken by the Blue Sonik team. 2 fielders outside the circle, Long On and Cow Corner. Richard Johnson with his right arm leg breaks. That's firmly struck by Talent. So a not out call there by umpire Wayne Da Costa, a bit controversial. Everyone on the field swore that the batsman Sam was run out by a good couple of yards. But as they say, the umpire's decision is final and his call was not out. Boy, this on too. Johnson to Sam. And he's beaten again outside off stump. Johnson has been bowling very well here from the Courtney Walsh end. Bowling his leg breaks just inside the wide line. Not giving the batters the option of dragging it through the leg side. And he beats Sam again with a flighted delivery. Very good leg break there by Johnson. Displaying good skill, good control. And that's an easy catch presented to Shane Hines, who takes it, and Johnson strikes. Due reward for the skill and the control that he has displayed in this spell thus far. It's been very good bowling from him. Right arm wrist spin under pressure. It's a wonder that he's showing so much control. I don't know him to be doing a lot of training now, but it's good skill on display. And the Rapid Fire 11 team firmly in control of this game.
to the power. Best believe, you know. I'm looking for
So it's Johnson into J. And that's firmly struck by J. Out towards mid-wicket. 4 runs. Top cricket shot there by J.
hold that knife.
It's the first boundary that we've seen for a very long time. And that one is lobbed over. Short third man, thick outside edge. They get 1 run, they come back for the second. Come through comfortably in the end. So that ends Johnson's spell. 2 overs, 2 for 9 runs. Very good execution from him. And a good day of cricket for him, I would say. So it will be Justin Adlam to bowl the final over here. Blue Sonik 58 for 9. 9 overs completed. Well and truly out of this contest. Good start there from Adlam. Talent pulled away to the leg side. And Adlam followed him, cramped him, didn't give him any room whatsoever. And that's firmly struck out towards mid-wicket. Bailey comes around and he does not try to take the catch. Interested in hearing the reasoning from Captain Bailey there. That was a catching opportunity. So it will be Adlam to J. That's well bowled again. Just over leg stump. Not giving the batters any room to swing. Forcing them also to hit towards the bigger side of the ground. And a paddle shot played there by Jay. Gets it over the keeper's head. Very wayward throw there by Peck. Luckily for him, it amounts to nothing. So, 2 legal deliveries remaining in this innings. And the inside edge there from Talent coming towards fine leg. They go through for 1. And it's only 1. It gives Jay the opportunity to face the last delivery of the innings. So 61 for 9, 9.5 overs. Adlam to J. And it's another inside edge. This one running down towards fine leg as well. They only take a single. Nobody really interested in getting the second, but that completes the innings and that completes the game. So victory for the Rapid Fire 11 team. 10 overs completed. They win by 39 runs. Victory by 39 runs. And they have a perfect record thus far, 3 from 3 in this competition. So thanks for tuning in. It's been a lovely weekend of cricket here at Sabina Park in the Kingston Cricket Club Intra-Club T10 competition 2026. And we look forward to having you when we have our next set of games